Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This podcast, I delve into my subconscious and invite ChatGPT to analyze and interpret my dreams. This dream comes from March 7th, 2025. Robbie was driving family members and friends to and from a party. One of the old family members he dropped off on the dock. She was living in a plastic glass rectangle on the ocean dock where it would have been super hot and flooding. The rent was $3,000 to $4,000, but the view was incredible. It didn't make sense. Staying with a friend's mansion built on a side of a hill looked like a bunker from the hill, but it was very luxurious inside with no real view. This dream plays with contrasts of luxury versus discomfort, appearance versus reality, sacrifice versus reward, and your place in the middle of it all. Let's break it down. Robbie driving family and friends to and from a party. Robbie, as a driver, may represent a caretaker or connector to someone who keeps people moving between stages or places in life. You're observing but not necessarily being driven, which might suggest that you're playing a role of witnessing documentary or a quiet passenger in the social family landscape. Symbolism. You might be processing how others are navigating their paths, or maybe seeing how roles and responsibilities shift with time. Family members living in a plastic glass rectangle on the dock. This is a very dreamlike and symbolic. Plastic and glass, transparent but fragile, offering clarity without protection. Dock, transitional place between land stability and water emotional subconscious. Extreme conditions, hot, flooding, expensive, yet the view is amazing. Interpretation. This could symbolize someone, maybe even yourself, who has made an uncomfortable compromises for beauty, status, or a sense of freedom, but it does not quite make sense logistically. There is a price to aesthetics or emotional ideas. Staying at a friend's mansion built on a hill looks like a bunker from the outside, secure, hidden, and defensive. Luxurious inside, but no view. Comfort, maybe wealth or emotional protection without vision, freedom, or inspiration. Interpretation, another contrast. You're in a place of safety and indulgence, but cut off from what is out there. Are you processing a trade off for you or someone close to you has made between security and soul? Dream themes, surface versus substance. Things and people are not as what they seem. Hot glass boxes with killer views and bunkers that are secure palaces. Choices and trade offs. There's a running idea of compromise, beauty but unlivable, safe but isolated. Your role as an observer, you're mostly watching, writing, staying, and witnessing. You might be in a phase where you are evaluating what you want to be. Dream message summary. You're surrounded by people living with different trade offs: beauty for comfort, status for sanity, freedom for security. Where do you want to be? Are you ready to leave the dock, or are you bunkered to find your own palace? This dream is loaded with metaphor. It feels like your subconscious is trying to make sense of how people define happiness or a good life, and it's asking what it really matters to you. If you have any intriguing dreams, please share them in the comments below. Thank you and see you in your dreams.